This time on Low Boost, I find a real LS1 and a T56. Let's go! My dad is always looking for another project to work on, even though he's got two and I got two and we're always looking to do other stuff. So he found a Ford Crown Victoria actually on Collar City auctions for 350 bucks. And I told him, I go, it's probably a crap car, probably doesn't run or anything, but he still was like, we're gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. So I was like, all right, great, send me a picture of it when you get there and when you pick up the car. And he sent me this. So I guess the engine was knocking, it barely started and ran, and it was essentially scrap anyway, but hey, it was worth a shot. We did have some better success as of late though, finding an LS1 and a T56. So we're really in the teardown mode, we're really trying to find all the engine and drivetrain components for the 1970 Camaro LS swap resto mod, and I found an LQ4 6-liter out of a 2006, I think it was, so it's a Gen 4 LQ4, and we started tearing it down, and my dad, who after I start tearing the top off the motor, really looked at it and was like, I don't think I want this, I want a real LS1. And listen, for you slops out there, I know what you're saying. I should tell him, we could put big boost on this thing and do this, this, and that, but I don't want to do that, because if I can find him an LS1, he won't want this engine. And then I get to have it. I'm his son. I'm his firstborn son. He'll just give it to me. We got it for basically nothing anyway. He's going to want nothing to do with it. So I started looking.
Finding an LS1 and a T56 can't be that hard. I'm calling about the T56 LS1 you have? No? Alright, let's get locked. Yeah, I'm calling about the LS1 T56 you have. Oh, that's gone already? Oh, it's gone. Can you please? Yeah, I'm busy. No. Oh no. Hey, can you get me a beer?
Why don't you come to bed? It's late.
Yeah, I'm calling about the T56 LS1. Oh God. Oh, sorry, wrong number. Oh God. Do not sell that. We'll be there in 40 minutes. Get the truck. I got a motor and a trans.
Listen, I know what you're thinking by looking at this, but there are more than one ways to skin a cat, and although I was a little worried about this thing sliding off the edge of the forklift that he had, really did a pretty good job doing it. The straps held up just fine, and it just had to be raining out on this day. It really just sucks when it rains and you're outside. Him and I'll work with you. Perfect. All right. Why is it that every single time we gotta go do something like this, it's pouring outside? As much as we like that motor over there, 6.0 Gen 4, we got a deal on this where the a true LS LS1 with a T56 on it that we're going to put in the Camaro. So that'll allow me to maybe build that one up for 1,000 horsepower for my E36 Turbo LS swap. And this one is going to go in our 1970 Camaro. So this is a actual aluminum LS1 with a T56 manual transmission that came out of a 1999 Pontiac Firebird. It also had the pedal box, it had the PCM in it as well, and a couple other things, even the drive shaft. So we might be able to use a lot of this stuff to put into the 1970 Camaro, but it came with a lot of great stuff, and it was on Facebook Marketplace, I shit you not, maybe less than a half hour before I messaged him, and within an hour, my dad and I were at his house with the truck getting this thing.
So now that we have another engine, we need another engine stand. I got this one on Amazon for 50 bucks. I'll put a link in the description below. It has a 1,000-pound capacity and 4 wheels on the bottom to make it easier to wheel around.
Before we do all the driveline stuff in the Camaro, we are going to strip it down and do all the body work and get everything going. So there's a lot of rust on the rear tailgate, which we are going to have to cut it out, and we found another one to put in. Where the trunk lid is, it's really rusted there, but the rest of the car and the body is pretty solid. But we're still going to sandblast the whole thing and do it right. So that's going to be coming up next. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay up to date on all my uploads with this car. I have a 1994 BMW 325 IS that I have a turbo LS swap in. So make sure you check out that playlist, as well as a bunch of other cars that I work on with my dad and some of my other friends. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. So we're gonna do some research. He wants a really hot thumper cam on this thing. So we're gonna see what good cam combinations we can do to get it a big rumble to it. So if you guys know of a really good cam and spring combination that we could put in this LS1 to give it that old school muscle car, rumble sound to it, leave it in the comments below. We'd really appreciate the help. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.